Ever since she started attending that old school, Sarah felt a chill that had nothing to do with the weather. In the decaying, dimly lit classroom, her eyes were drawn to a single fluorescent light overhead, buzzing and flickering like a dying insect. The silence was heavy, punctuated only by the drip, drip, drip of a leaky pipe somewhere down the hall. Suddenly, a sharp, grating sound echoed through the empty room. A lone wooden desk, ancient and scarred, scraped across the worn floorboards on its own, stopping just inches from her feet. Her heart hammered against her ribs, a frantic drum in the suffocating quiet. The next day, during a lecture on ancient history, the classroom's unease returned, creeping into the mundane. Faint, sibilant whispers slithered into her ears, too low to be understood but too clear to be ignored. Sarah's head snapped up, her eyes darting around the room. But her classmates were engrossed in the lesson, their faces blank and oblivious. A cold dread trickled down her spine as she looked back at her desk. Her history textbook, which had been firmly shut moments before, was now slowly, unnaturally, sliding open. Its pages rustled softly, as if turned by an unseen, deliberate hand, stopping on a chapter about forgotten tragedies. That evening, the haunting followed her home, seeping into the sanctuary of her bedroom. As she tried to focus on her homework, the soft glow of her desk lamp began to sputter and flicker, mimicking the light from the classroom. Her breath hitched in her throat as a shadow materialized on the wall opposite her. It was long and distorted, yet unmistakably the shape of an old classroom desk, its form stretching and contracting as if it were breathing. The familiar chill of the school now filled her room, clinging to the air and raising goosebumps on her skin. Panic set in as the paranormal activity escalated. A pencil rolled off her desk and clattered to the floor. The pages of her notebook flipped wildly as if caught in a sudden gust of wind, though the window was shut tight. Sarah stared in horror as a ghostly five-fingered handprint slowly materialized in the condensation on her bathroom mirror, a silent, chilling claim. She scrambled back to her bed, pulling the blanket over her head as if it could offer any real protection. Then, a cold ethereal whisper slithered from the darkness right beside her ear, breathing her name, Sarah. Trapped in the suffocating confines of her own room, Sarah was completely overcome. Tears streamed down her face, hot against her cold skin, as the reality of her situation crashed down upon her. The whispers grew louder, the shadows darker, and the cold more intense. There was no escape, no safe haven to run to. She now understood with terrifying certainty that the horror born in that decrepit classroom had latched onto her. It had followed her, invaded her life, and found a permanent, terrifying new home right there with her.